Yo, we are back for some more Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. And the quest that I was doing, oh yeah, I was looking for Nimue's scrolls. I went all the way down there, found scroll 3 and 4, then went back here to look for scroll 2. Because I didn't go this way yet. There's some more enemies over there. And once I find the second scroll, I wanted to read scroll 2, 3, and 4. But I'll read the first one too, because I already forgot what's in it. Poliwag. That's Pokemon, I believe, like Poliwag. This was called what was this called again? I had that egg. that egg was called something, but I don't remember what anymore. We'd have to rewatch part 3 or part 4. I think that's where I found it. Yeah. Nice. Hmm. Yes, all of that is accurate information. I don't know what to add to that. Facts. Okay. So that's the spot where I jumped down before. Oh, nice. Oh, silver plate. I can sell that. Okay, let's see. Get down to here. How can you climb ladders in this game? I don't even know how to do that. Can it even be done? Well. Yeah. um. Well, the only place I can go now is out of here. But I guess it's necessary to start again from the top, right? It did have a name. It did have a specific name, but I forgot what it was. I think something that ends in beast. What the fuck? Oh, Lel. Very nice. Imagine finding it from that side. Just randomly. Because you're exploring. I have ads in 10 seconds. And during the ad break, I guess I'll try to find the entrance. Sudden adventure. Well, you wouldn't really get far. Tomorrow, no UL? Okay. I guess I'll do more Avalon tomorrow then. Or maybe more Diablo even. We'll see. Depends how tired I am after work. What the hell did I just find? Huh. Good night, bro. Thank you. Ah, it's that. I remember that. You're not very good at this, are you?
I'm really not, am I? Oh, I've only been doing this for a short time. A century or so, maybe. I don't have all that many regulars either. Most people either curse at me or run away. I don't understand it. I'm not trying to eat them or even kidnap them. And then there are those who accuse me of trying to trick them. Excuse me. I'm just trying to sell them some trinkets or pretty flowers. Where's the trickery in that?
A century? What are you? Or that was quite an outburst. No.
I'm glad you asked. My name is O'Cunnin Cinnamon Sage, and I'm a traveling merchant.
Okay.
I specialize in the various odds and ends I find on my travels. Feel free to take a look at my wares. I'm sure you'll be able to find something interesting.
How's business?
Good, great, actually. I even had a customer the other day. He brought some of my very special mushrooms, and he didn't even try to haggle. And they do cost quite a lot, I think.
Special mushrooms? What's so special about them?
Oh, you see, I stole them from a grove that belongs to one nasty Spriggan. And if he caught me, I'd be dead, or worse.
And that's it? Do they have any unique properties?
None that I know of. They're just mushrooms. I mean, I'm not saying they are useless, and, well, the Spriggan might have done something to them. Spiteful piece of work that he is, but I don't think so.
Did you tell all that to your customer?
Well, no. The customer asked me why the mushrooms are so expensive. So I explained that they were very special. And that I gathered them under the cover of night at a place guarded by a dangerous magical being.
I'm afraid your customer might end up feeling deceived.
I can't see why. I did not say a word of falsehood. See, this is the problem with you humans. You always hear what you want to hear. and then go around accusing everyone of deception. In truth, you're the ones who deceive yourselves.
Are you heading to the town? Well, and also, I guess the thing is, you didn't know, didn't know the full truth. Are you heading to the town?
Me? No. I'm pretty sure they already have merchants there. I've heard they're quite territorial, and you can't have too many in one place. Or maybe that's foxes? I'm not sure. Anyway, you're in luck. I can show you my home. Ooh, I've always wanted to have a guest.
You live here?
Yes, in that cave over there. It's very cozy. I got lucky, as it was almost empty when I found it. Could you believe that? I didn't even have to fight a bear to move in. There were a few dead humans, but it's not like they minded.
Whoops.
I put them in a neat pile in the corner.
Lel. You shouldn't invite random strangers into your home.
Ah, you're probably right.
I also
But
have to
you're the
restart my
first
laptop
person who's taken the time to talk to me,
because I can't
even
see
just for a
chat
little
anymore.
while. Besides, I decorated it myself, and I really want someone
wait,
to see
it's
it.
back. Never mind. Be very careful. Alright, I'll take a look.
Ah, that's lovely. If you need a nap, feel free to take one. You do look like you could use a nap. Or not? What do I know, really?
Let me see your wares. What are the special mushrooms? Neither of them, really.
I hope you found...
Wait, actually. This too.
I hope you...
I was hoping that this would lead for some silly quest where I eat a mushroom and then go to sleep. And then he steals my organs or some stupid shit like that. But apparently not. Cozy cave. Yeah, I should probably find a way back into that. Is this the cozy cave? Yep. I think I've already been in there. Or have I? Lol. Ah, this is stealing. So that's the guy's home, is it? That is not ominous at all. I think I've already been here. Oh. Tomato. Yep. He's said to sleep in one of the beds. But where are they? Hmm. Well, now I want to rest anyway. Hmm. Right. The secret trapdoor. These guys. All right. So there was this place, right? This ruined place somewhere. Oh, those guys.
Your armor won't save you. You're no match for our
Oh,
band.
what?
I will be your downfall. Your money. Your life.
Ow.
Your wealth is ours.
The throwing knives are so good. Well, look at that. Ooh. Through the blacksmith's eye, weakening blades. Camelot's Chancellor Lulak Molloy II Lulek defended his wife's honor in a duel against the infamous Bardolph the Malicious. Despite Molloy's dismissal of claims that Bardolph enchanted his weapon, the blade's peculiar glisten told another story. Weapon enhancement is no longer exclusive to arcane practitioners. Smithies have debated ways to extend such effects for an edge in combat. In this case, Bardolph's weapon was far from ordinary. Though Bardolph suffered the first wound, his strikes inflicted unusual effects on Molloy. Scratches, trivial at best, drained the Chancellor's speed and vigor with each passing moment. Sensing foul play, Molloy moved to forfeit, but Bardolph seized the chance to strike him down. Fellow guildsmiths and I deduced that Bardolph coated his blade with dual substances, one to slow, the other to weaken, a grim testament to the growing potency of enhanced weaponry. Oh, cool. That unlocked Flame Resonant Bleeder Rogue or Bleeder Rouge, I think. Uh, ow. No, 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 no. Uh, What is that? Ah,
The air
that guy.
changed the moment you arrived.
Okay, now I sort of know where I am again, but damn, I got very far away from what I originally was doing. There's more enemies there. Oh well. Damn, he's hard to hit. I felt like I was hitting a little bit too high the entire time. Talk. 155 health to pray. What? I can kill myself there. Okay, sure. Oh, it doesn't work because... Wait. Hold up. Bruh. Do I have to eat some good food in order to get that health back or something? Oh well. Bread. Okay, so now... Oh, what? No, I can't do it at all anymore. Hold up. Let's try that again. So... Okay. Ah. Okay, no, so it just bugs out. But I have a different idea. There is a particular item in the game that you can use to, like, get revived if you die. Oh, it gives you Fool's Rush even, and Moss from a Cursed Well, so... Ooh, I got all of those. That's nice. Yeah, so I'll just leave it alone and then return with that item, maybe. I'll probably forget to do that. What's this? I think the point is to be using one of those items there. Okay, so I came out of there. Now where the fuck was that ruined house where I entered? The one with the buried trapdoor. Over there, maybe? Hmm. Oh, no. That way. Enemies again.
You disturb my peace.
Okay then. Whitening tabard, is that valuable? Ooh, it is. Eh. Well, I guess I'm close to town, so alright. Oh, this is janky. It was
I'd stayed asleep.
not there.
Someone's bound to start trouble.
There's a whole bunch of plants around this place, but I don't want to pick them all up now. Yeah. That is a great way to describe it. Pretty and dreadful. You should have seen the stuff that I was getting up to in the last episode, man. That was some wild shit. Like, there was like a queen that didn't want to die, and the king was cursed, and the subjects were basically frozen in the here and now. And I then killed the queen, and I infected the king's corpse with telepathic mycelium shrooms. And so that then, once the curse was lifted, the subjects that were frozen in the here and now didn't die, but instead became a unified, singularized hive mind that just started with the king and then spread from subject to subject. And they continued living without a king as, you know, basically some form of the one and all. But yeah, that was the thing that I wrote in the group chat earlier today, actually.
I've had worse.
Like, immortality, telepathic mushrooms, and esoteric shenanigans is everything I wanted my stream to be. Something like that.
Show me what you are made of.
Oh god, my screen is bugging again. Holy shit. Okay, it's back. Yeah, this old laptop is kind of fucked. That where I'm looking at the chat. Not like it's a metaphor. No, no, no. Well, that stuff happening is the reason why I got this new one that I'm playing on right now. read that. I didn't. Two-handed increased. If only I could remember where that trapdoor was, man. Hey, hello, chaotic chemistry. Happy that you're feeling well. I am. Well, you know me. I am sort of neutral the entire time. That isn't bad. It isn't. It isn't great either, but it's, you know, it's cool. It's cool. It's nothing to complain about, really. But what I am complaining about right now is that I can't find that house anymore. That destroyed place where the trapdoor was. Was it here? No, I don't think it was there. No. No, it was a different one. Maybe over there. Hmm. Also doesn't feel like the right one. I don't even have a quest marker that tells me anymore. Lil. Got some sage that bugged through the rock. It was not that place either. I just came from over there, I believe. Oh, more sage. Nice. Maybe over there. Fuck, man. Hopping and running in order to level up agility and athletics. There's enemies over here, but not the thing that I'm looking
You
for.
disturb my peace. I'll strike you down. Blow for blow. Back to your hovel, coward. Back to your hovel, coward. I'll get you back tenfold. You are nothing but a peasant. You're nothing but a peasant. You'll fall to my sword.
Smack with the shield.
Your armor won't save you. Your armor won't save
Oh, nice. I can parry the shield rush. I didn't even know that.
Worse.
Oh, wow. What the fuck was that?
It is but a scratch.
Ow. Okay. Shield rushed again.
Show me what you're made of.
Nice. Come on.
I'll strike you down.
Did he lose his sword? Or was it just bugged? That's where the third guy is. Okay, then. I was picking up these swords earlier to sell them, right? Yeah. I believe the correct expression was, since I'm so close to the city. Right? Yeah, okay, now I can't walk anymore. What is the heaviest shit? That's not great. That... that... And this... Oh, wait, those especially. Wait. Let me throw that away and get some other shit in. Well... Fine. I don't care, I guess. There.
Always a pleasure if it's quite.
Yes, probably Diablo. It definitely feels like Diablo 2.
Oh,
I am
hello
an
there.
outcast, exiled from my home by the Red Death. My struggle continues on the holy island of Avalon. When you hear the word, follow it. Set an example for other outcasts, with your faith and with your testimony. The word is our only chance to rid ourselves of the plague's taint. And if the word commands you to kill your brothers for spreading heresy, do so. for such is his way. If the word commands you to besmirch your father's name, do so and discard your sullied self, for such is your way.
Okay. So I guess harming him is a crime, right? Is everyone now pissed at me? No. Holy shit, he is strong. Oh, wait, no. They are pissed at me. Are they? No, they're not really doing anything. They're just stepping close to me for some reason. But only this guy is attacking me, so well, what?
I am an outcast, exiled from my...
Ah, right. No, it was not there. Fuck, dude, I actually don't remember how to get to that place anymore. What I could do is I could go rewatch the VOD real quick, and then I'd remember. And I think that's the easiest solution here.
I am an outcast.
Yeah. Hold on, let me interrupt this recording and then I'll see how to get to the place. It actually was here. Try remembering that, right? Did you even see that? Fucking hell. But oh well. We're looking for scroll number 2. Already got scroll number 1. I guess it's down the hole. Yep. Alright, so this time I'll quick save here. Oh, my nose is itchy. And then don't drop down there immediately. I think there's a door over there. I was there, I believe. And it couldn't open, if I remember correctly. So I went in here. I looted that. I went through there. Yep. I went that way. This is the way back here into this room. Yeah, exactly. I haven't been over there, I think. No, I was. That was where I started tonight's stream. So what was this way? Ah, this again. Ah, yeah. That's where I dropped down, and that's where there was no way back from there. Yeah, that's the doors. This one doesn't open. This one doesn't open. And that one I didn't check. Also doesn't open. I expected that it wouldn't. But so dropping down is a mistake. Dropping down is when I want to leave. Oh. I guess. Oh. Phil's cube. That was also a thing that I was supposed to find in here. Nice. Well. Awesome that I found that. Ah, there we go. Nimue Scroll 2. Very good. And Prism of the Maelstrom. What is that? Charged by dealing elemental damage, creates an explosion, dealing 150 damage and applying random elemental statuses to all enemies around you. Pretty cool for mages. And now it's time for some esoteric shenanigans. Scroll 1, the language that many ears whisper. Let me take a drink of water and then I'll read them all. All right, let's see what all that is about. The language that men ears whisper. To carve meaning into chaos. The material that menhirs are made from tends to speak in ways mortal tongues cannot replicate. When we attempt to capture these whispers with our magic, a map begins to form. I have felt vibrations beneath my fingers, yet they slip away from comprehension like water through clenched fists. Merlin says that menhirs are keys, but to what? I suspect they shape reality itself. Each node, each ideogram, an imprint of potential futures. Some whispers resonate with time, while others quiver with emotion or memory. If one could speak them, perhaps one could summon entire histories into existence. I constantly feel as though the menhir is ceaselessly trying to enchant the reality around it. Quick side note, what this immediately reminded me of is like this one, let's call it conspiracy theory, that like the wonders of the world and towers and all shit like that, that those are just like anchor points that are, you know, supposed to shape or rather sustain the simulation that we're living in. That's funny. It kind of works like that, I believe. That's probably where they got the inspiration from. All right. Scroll 2, the menhir's purpose. The menhirs are like an open wound. It was at Merlin's side that I first beheld a menhir, a towering grim figure veiled in ancient power. Merlin called them pillars of the foredwellers' reality, but I see them as something more, bridges between the weirdness and the tangible world. Tower of Babylon type shit. Now we know that the menhirs tend to repel the weirdness. That's why I am convinced that the typical foredwellers would not have built something that could deprive them of their power. I believe the menhirs were made by those among them who sought something beyond, though I do not yet know precisely what that might have been. I believe that, for many foredwellers, the menhirs are like open festering wounds, and we, in turn, can do nothing but draw from that kind of situation. Interesting way to look at it. Scroll 3, Avalon's Truth. This may be no paradise. Merlin and I once believed that Avalon was salvation, a place where dreams could grow eternal. Arthur made us take that vision very seriously. All we needed was to drive back the weirdness, and that is what we strive for. But what if the weirdness is a force we can never truly banish from Avalon? Could it be that it does not merely surround this land, it sustains it? Every leaf, every stone, every whisper of wind is tainted with its presence. Avalon was not made like... No, Avalon... Oh, shit. Avalon was not made for mortals like us. The four dwellers built this land as a sanctuary for themselves, not for humankind. Ah, yeah, we're going into like the void and the gods type shit with this. Okay, okay. And the final one, the fading of the flame. Even great lights can fade. Merlin once told me that wisdom is a flame, and like all flames, it burns brightest before it is extinguished. The magic that makes a menhir repel the weirdness is itself a great wisdom, so I started to wonder, do menhirs die? Perhaps, though, I should phrase the question differently. How do menhirs die? For we already know they do. The one we found was already extinguished. But Merlin, Merlin, that brilliant beast found a way to speak to them, to rekindle their flame. The price of that language was his own blood. Nevertheless, what does the death of a menhir look like? Perhaps I am getting ahead of myself. Perhaps I should trust that the magic Merlin breathed into them will suffice for humanity forever, and yet something unsettles me. I long to know what a world suddenly bereft of menhirs would look like. Mm-hmm. Well, probably just dark. Oh, wait. I got an actual quest marker now. And this also said something. Hold on. I found something that might interest Sina. I can tell her what I've discovered. Okay, then we're getting the fuck out of here. We're gonna go back to Filth, and we're gonna go back to Sine. Right, I forgot that this water only spawns in once you dive to the surface. I believe that over there was the quickest way out. I don't even know if I've yet found a potion where milkweed is used. Do menhirs actually exist in real life? I'm not exactly familiar with the old English lore and Gaelic stuff and none of that druidic shit. I haven't really done a deep dive into druidry yet. Basically what Obelix carried, okay. Yeah. I know the tapered stones. They kind of remind me of the Norse stuff, in particular, like the Icelandic things with the Vegvisir.
How
every threat.
It's the same. Yep.
This is my lucky day. I've had worse. I'm not beaten yet.
Ooh, kill cam even. I wanted this. This is what I came here for. In Egypt, they're called steles. I thought that was Greece. But they do exist in Egypt as well. Definitely. Stella, brate. Stella. Yeah, also true. It's all retraceable to Egypt and Greece, really. And after that came Rome.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
Hello. So in that cellar there were scrolls.
What is it now? If it's chatter you're after, you'll be disappointed.
I managed to open the trapdoor.
And? What was inside? Don't leave me hanging.
Another trapdoor. It was Kuanacht, just older.
You mean the old street level? Bloody hell, I didn't think this place had anything like that. I figured it was just a complete shithole. But this, oh, this is fascinating. Damn, now I wish I'd gone with you. Did you find anything else down there?
You're really excited about this, aren't you? I also found some scrolls written by Nimue about Merlin and the local men here.
Ah, damn. Definitely not thrilled about that. Best you bring them to Denholm. He'll take care of it. Here's your reward, and thank you for doing this for me. You're good people. I hope you know that.
Nice. Well, about the bounties you posted. Oh, none. Okay. I have some questions. Who are you? Okay, no. You mentioned that you're a city woman. Were you born in Camelot?
Born and raised, yeah. My family has an estate in the country, but I never liked going there. All that space and nothing to do. Not even a good tavern in sight. I don't know how people live like that.
An estate, so you come from nobility.
A military family, dating back to the age of conquest. My father's a general, his father was one too, and my grandfather, yeah, you get the gist. Technically we're nobility, but I've never felt like it. And I'm no good in ballrooms. Joining up seemed only logical.
Well, you certainly don't sound like a noblewoman, or there don't seem to be many women among Camelot's troops. Why am I engaging in small talk? Oh well.
There aren't. It's a tough life, you know? Most women aren't built for it.
Well, at least you can't say Kuanacht is boring.
That I can't. But what passes for entertainment here just makes me want to leave this shithole and never look back. Can't wait for the order to march out.
Yeah, that's for the Western world, essentially, yeah. But then you have like Egypt, you have Sumer, you have like Asian civilizations. Like, there's quite a lot that you can dig up, but eventually you end up tracing it all to the same source, more or less. And it's kind of crazy because, across space and time, people were having different frameworks, but for essentially the same things. I want to kind of exhaust this small talk here because maybe I'll get another quest.
I'm Shine, quartermaster of Camelot's Legion here in Kunacht. My job is making sure this Legion doesn't fall apart from lack or neglect. A thankless job, let me assure you.
Can you tell me about your commander?
Legate Denholm runs the show here, and I make sure his boots are on solid ground. He's got a head for strategy and a heart for politics. He dreams of dragging Connacht out of the muck and into Camelot's arms. I just keep the wheels greased, so his grand plans don't grind to a halt.
Tell me something about yourself.
My story? Huh. It's locked up tighter than our armory and just about as useful to you. Focus on what you need to do, not on digging up dirt.
Well, kind of. I mean, what happened to them was essentially the same thing that happened to us. Like you said, the Westerners took the stuff that came from Egypt, from Greece, from Egypt over to Greece, over to Rome, over to the Catholic Church, and then it was like the English British colonial empire, and then it was the military industrial complex, the USA. But in Asia, what they had was like the different branches of, Taoism, Hinduism, and Buddhism, which technically can also be interpreted like maybe different sects of the Catholic or Christianity, let's say. Because in Christianity, you also have like the Orthodox, you have the Gnostic, you have the Evangelicals, and such and so on, even New Age nowadays. Point being, as far as Westerners are concerned, what the Westerners have begun doing is like trying to take worldviews and compare them with other worldviews in hopes of like amending them and bettering them and trying to find one worldview that will be like complete and henceforth account for all of reality. But the thing is that Eastern philosophies that have that have like tackled the exact same thing, which is, nothingness, have approached it from a completely different concept wherein everything is contained within it, so you can't exactly have one worldview that can be superior to one another since they are all contained within the totality of everything. And now we're having a crisis because nothing fits with nothing, even though it's all the same. Yeah, that's pretty much the summary, yeah. I found some scrolls written by Nimue about Merlin and the local menhir.
What? Where did you even get these?
In a cellar. In the vaults of Old Kunacht.
So you're telling me that beneath Kunacht, there's even more Kunacht, full of forbidden knowledge? Oh, mother help me. How did you even stumble on a place like that?
Sina wanted to know what's underneath the trapdoor.
The one I specifically asked her to leave alone. And I suppose her leave will be delayed indefinitely. And thank you for bringing this to me. But next time, maybe think twice before risking your neck for someone else's curiosity. I'll await your return.
Wait, what was that? I just read that there was another option. Was this after I finished speaking to Sina? I believe so. You snitched. Or, no. Or perhaps Maggot would be interested in them instead. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's much better. Oh, that's the one we're doing. Because Maggot is the druid boy that's waiting for us near the Menhir rituals. So, we'll wait for that until we're doing this. Okay. Plan is dead. I should return to Vidar. Where is Vidar? Is he over in the Horns of the South? Oh no, he's here. Okay. Well, then nope. The price of healing. Let's do that. Long stone. Oh, we have more ads in 1 minute. You've seen 0 ads? Nice. Hello.
Oh, there you are. I'm so glad to see you. I haven't had the chance to properly thank you for helping me with the hospital. Truth be told, it's still rather hectic here. But at least I don't have to constantly worry about money and supplies anymore. I do wish I had more time for all the patients. But perhaps, in time, we'll be able to bring in another healer, or at least an apprentice.
You look like you're taking this in stride. Is there anything else you need?
Not really. Everything has been going quite well, though Legate Denham isn't too happy about this development. Oh, if you come across any herbs or potion ingredients, feel free to bring them to me. I'd be happy to buy them.
Okay. Hey, I got an achievement. Ailey's healthcare system. Ah. Can I get another set of 3 of these and then combine them to the perfect mercy amulet again? If I find a second one, I guess I'll remember. Do you see any ads now? Like, Twitch is telling me that ad break ends in 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Oh, right. I just saw points available because I leveled up. And I remembered that I have a consumable in my bag that gives me a permanent point, which I never used. This one. There we go. Maybe since low viewers. I don't even think so. Because Colt has them. And whenever we stream together, then I see them on his end. I don't see them on mine because obviously I have a tier 3 subscription to myself, so I don't get any ads. Yeah. Hmm. No Twitch Turbo or anything. Twitch Prime or what is it even called? I don't know. No ad blockers on the phone. Oh well. Well, I guess good for you. You don't have to watch any bullshit. Temptation. Oh no, that's the quest with the porn books. Oh well. Let's cure a poor man of his porn addiction. Let's help him defeat lust,
Have some spare food.
transcend the pleasures of the flesh, and unlock higher purpose. Hello there.
Hello there, strange-looking citizen. Are you lost, or just looking for someone?
Looking for you, actually. You got a bit of a reputation around here.
A reputation? Me? For what? Standing around looking tough?
No. For being Liliana's biggest fan. Funny thing, all the books about her are missing.
Oi, wait a moment. You think I stole those books? Beautiful Liliana is sacred to me, all right? I'd never touch Vrel's stash, I swear. I was saving up for the new volume. Now it's gone? How the hell am I supposed to know what happens to Liliana next? No!
Any idea who might have taken them?
I dunno. But there's this red priest hanging around who loves scaring the crap out of soldiers. Always preaching doom and sin, you know? And you know what's worse? That damn priest saying Liliana's, inspiring moments are why I'll be cursed. He told me I'd grow hair on the inside of my palms. What kind of nutter says that to a bloke? Is that even a thing? Damn brother Ismat got me paranoid.
Yes, it's a thing. A very serious curse. Completely real. Where can I find this priest?
Oh, he's probably at the Red Church headquarters. That's where they're always praying and doing whatever it is that Red Priests do. Just be careful. The man's got a way of making you feel like you're already cursed. Creepy bastard.
Joke's on him. I already am.
Take
And I
care
know
now.
I am. And we're gonna have some fun with that priest.
Nice to see you.
I don't know actually, because
Spare a coin for the hungry.
yeah, people have told me that they've seen ads on my stream before. I don't know why you're not getting them. Oh. Stumbled upon a chest on accident. Okay. I'll take it. Red Priest's quarters. Okay. This is where I'm supposed to go. Yeah. Is that the place? Yeah, it is the place. Oh, hello. Self-flagellation.
Sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Through purity we serve the people. Through service and duty we ascend to holiness. It is not the act alone that is weighed.
A sermon on the paths of discipline. Author, Layman the Chaste. Brothers and sisters, heed this wisdom. The body is a vessel of the prophet's will, and its purpose is not to squander but to glorify. Hands that stray towards idle pleasures build no temple, for what is taken in secrecy profits not the soul. Let not thy flesh govern thy spirit, for the fleeting flames of indulgence consume the heart's purity and leave behind only ash. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. Transcend the fleshly pleasures and seek higher purpose. Treat your body like a sacred place, not a disgusting brothel, as the pursuit for bodily pleasures is like blindness, and a blind man cannot fulfill his service either to his kin or to Kai, which makes him barren and forever lost. Yet the prophet's judgment is not swift but discerning, full of care and justice at the same time. It is not the act alone that is weighed, but the intent and the fruit thereof. A hand that lingers on selfish desire serves no purpose higher than itself, but a hand that labors for love and creation walks the righteous path. Know this, the seed is sacred, meant not for waste but for the cultivation of life and the service of greater purpose. Thus walk not in shame but in understanding, for the prophet judges the purpose, not the motion, and not the vessel's nature but its fruits.
We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity.
Oh, I can only steal this, I cannot read it.
We serve the people.
Oh well.
Through service and duty we ascend to holiness.
Hello, Mr. Priest.
Yes? What reason do you have to interrupt my prayer? What could be more important than this?
I see a self-flagellating priest, not one in prayer. I spoke with a soldier who told me you filled his head with some strange notions. Well, I mean... yeah, I mean, it's kind of like... you know, I don't know if you'll get what I mean instantly, but I feel like he's mirroring the same thing from the other side of ego. So instead of indulging in corporeal pleasures, he is torturing the body. But it's still like a bodily focus. If you get what I mean. Yeah. I see a self-flagellating priest, not one in prayer.
The body is a vessel of the prophet's will, and its purpose is not to squander, but to glorify, says a sermon written by Flamen the Chaste. Through the suffering of the body, I free myself from the snares of evil. Each strike of the whip creates a wound, a holy space to be filled with the K's grace.
Why don't you just go out in the world and spread the word of the Lord instead? I spoke with a soldier who told me you filled his head with some strange notions. Well, I guess when he does that, then that's what happens, right?
I know which sinner you speak of. I also know he intended to read those books, tainted with lechery. I could not allow that, because I know all too well what they do to minds prone to living in impurity, as I know what that man intended to do with his sweaty hands, panting over the next chapter.
You are imagining far too much. You say you know all too well the dangers these books can do. And what terrible thing do you think he intended to do? Let's go with this one.
Of course. I am a red priest, after all. I know much about the struggles of the spirit, about what shatters a person's dignity, about the acts that cloud the mind with a fog.
Speak what you know, or this conversation will turn into a different crusade, mine against you. Of course, Plato's arguments. You sound very insecure, almost as if you have something weighing on your conscience. I know you have those books. I'm neither stupid nor blind.
Said the man of little faith, banging his head against the wall. Please allow me to return to my prayer. We are the sanctified martyrs. through blood. Why do you disturb me again?
I don't like repeating myself. I know you have those books, and you know perfectly well there's someone who wants them back. Should I speak, or we'll see how you pray with my fist in your throat? I wonder if the requisitions of these books was carried out in accordance with the procedures of the Red Church.
The validity of any Red Church procedures is not for you to judge. Let me pray. We are the sanct. Why do you disturb me again?
Should I threaten violence? I don't like repeating myself. I know you have those books, and you know perfectly well there's someone who wants them back.
And I don't appreciate it when someone interrupts my prayer. Leave. We are the sanctified martyrs.
Why is there not a fucking dex check or spirituality even? Or perception? I had to use my worst fucking stats.
Through blood.
Well.
Why do you disturb me again?
I will punch you.
Violence is such a primitive act. Yes, I stole those books that are thick with words yet imparting no virtue, filled with vulgar, scandalous illustrations.
I can't believe that actually worked. Just threaten violence. What did you plan to do with the stolen books?
What did I plan? To burn them, of course. That is what Miss Liliana deserves. That is the fate that befalls a rakish infidel.
Miss Liliana? You want to burn books because they make people horny. I mean, wouldn't be the first time. I understand the struggles of faith, but you stole someone's goods. Return them to me. Theft is theft. I don't care about your motives. I just want the goods returned. No, I mean, I don't want to do what these lead to. Miss Liliana?
Yes, you heard correctly. Do you think I don't know what's in those books? I won't deny it. I took a peek inside. I needed to understand the sheer scale of depravity we are dealing with.
You want to burn books because they make people horny.
I acknowledge that sin is a natural part of the soul, yet equally natural should be penance, to free oneself from that sin. Chasteness does not come easily, but that is why it is a virtue, granting oneself relief through such primitive and vulgar acts, engaging with something as vile as these books. Have you read A Sermon on the Paths of Discipline by Brother Flamen? He makes a proper statement about those types of deviations. Hands that stray toward idle pleasures build no temple.
I would gladly familiarize myself with this sermon and then return to you.
Ah, you wish to have at least the bare minimum for discussion. Excellent. Look around our quarters. You should find that text, along with its perfect complement. A sermon on purity and temperance.
Nice.
We are the sanctified martyrs.
I'll get to read them now.
Through blood we strive for purity.
Wait, what? Yeah, okay. Hearken, ye children of the earth, to the wisdom that is not of man, but of the prophet. For the hands of the righteous must not toil in vanity, nor should their works be consumed by the fires of fleeting desire. Yet it is not the act of the hand that condemns, but the heart that guides it astray. Beware then of selfish indulgence that builds no kingdom, brings no fruit, nor serves the good of others. As the river flows not backward, so should man's spirit strive forward, seeking what is pure and true. Remember, therefore, that the gift of life is for sharing and not for consuming alone. But it is crucial to find holiness where it truly resides and, at the same time, discern where excessive zeal is unnecessary. Do not waste your time searching for trivial problems. Your time can be put to much better use. For Kai calls not for the denial of the body's workings, but for the elevation of the spirit through understanding and grace.
We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity.
Yeah, that's the one we read already.
We are the sanctified martyrs.
Okay.
You have returned. My decision remains unchanged. All of Liliana's books will burn as soon as I finish my prayer.
I've read some of the Red Church sermons.
So, what has someone like you gleaned from them? I am most curious. Especially since it's written that a hand that lingers on selfish desire serves no purpose higher than itself. Know this. The seed is sacred, meant not for waste, but for the cultivation of life and the service of greater purpose.
Oh, come on. I can defend it. What if such a form of satisfaction allows people to meet their needs in a healthy way? Does that not serve a purpose?
Of course it serves a purpose. A vain and impure one. Such self-gratification weakens the spirit and body. It compels the heart to submit to every fleeting whim. Meanwhile, to be men means resisting those whims, holding back the hand from striking, restraining the hand from depravity. How can a man be ready to protect his loved ones if he's so willing to blind himself through sin? Just to remind you, a blind man cannot fulfill his service either to his kin or Kay, which makes him barren and forever lost.
Isn't it that the prophet judges not the vessel's nature but its fruits? The Camelosian you are scared of is a soldier he serves. But what about, yet it is not the act of the hand that condemns, but the heart that guides it astray? You know what? Whatever. Whip yourself. I have no intention of arguing with you. Burn the books if it brings you relief. I want this to happen. But I don't like the dialogue options that I've been given. Like, not this one. But I want this to happen. And I'm kind of disappointed now. Because after that first bit of dialogue, I was expecting to have like at least 5 dialogue options, which all go in very different directions from one another. But the first thing that I was given is, I can defend masturbation from a spiritual standpoint. And I can basically trap him in. Trap him in his own logic is what I can do here. So both of these. Let's try this one. It is not the act of the hand that condemns, but the heart that guides it astray.
I see you didn't stop your reading of Flamen at a sermon on the paths of discipline. And you've cited the perfect passage. That's precisely the point. What ultimately guides the hand to sin is, after all, the human heart ablaze with unchecked desire. The same sermon says, "Remember, therefore, that the gift of life is for sharing and not for consuming alone." Woe, then, to the hearts driven by selfish desire, as those hearts won't listen to the word.
Speaking on these murders, you seem to adopt an accusatory tone. Your language is full of accusations. And what about thus walk not in shame but in understanding? You know what? Okay. I feel like option 1. But maybe option 2 even. Walk not in shame but in understanding. Right. Walk not in shame but in understanding, I think.
I fear that sometimes this tone is necessary in priestly service. We know human nature all too well, do we not? Avoiding an admission of guilt does not mean avoiding punishment. Someone may treat my teachings with disdain, but ultimately, they will still stand before Kay and her word. Your words, however, are wise, and they lead towards reflection.
You quoted that seed is sacred. Perhaps we should treat those subjects as a natural part of our life, without unnecessary sanctity.
And there it is, the image of modern humanity, knowing no virtues. Stripping purity from every aspect of life. You kill holiness, and then, in the face of life's hardships, you ask where grace has gone.
For the prophet judges the purpose, not the motion. To be frank, I think Kai doesn't care if someone takes matters into their own hands. I think you allocate sanctity to the wrong things, but it is crucial to find holiness where it truly resides and at the same time discern where excessive zeal is unnecessary. Ooh, I like that one. Yeah, let's go with that.
Do not waste your time searching for trivial problems. It can be put to much better use.
Exactly.
Yes, you might be right about that one, stranger. An excellent observation, and a keen use of the passage from A Sermon on Purity and Temperance, I must admit.
What gives you the right to control what a person does with their own body?
This is not about control, my child, but about opening the eyes of those who cannot see.
Still control.
Would it not be better if each of us were ready to receive the prophet's word?
Still control.
A body that succumbs to temptation is a weak body. That is precisely why we must maintain purity, to be ready at any moment to receive the grace of the prophet. As Brother Flamen says, treat your body like a sacred place, not a disgusting brothel, as the pursuits of bodily pleasures is like blindness.
The point is your body. You are focusing on insignificant matters, as Kai calls, not for the denial of the body's workings, but for the elevation of the spirit. But is it really for you to judge? The same sermon says, yet the prophet's judgment is not swift, but discerning and full of care and justice at the same time.
That is, of course, an astute observation, and proof that you've read the sermon thoroughly. However, I am full of faith that I have been placed on this path precisely to make such judgments in the prophet's name. Still, one could also view it from the perspective you mentioned. Yes. So, dear stranger, where did our little discourse lead you? What about my role in all of this? Where would people be without priests, striving to protect them from sin and impurity?
There we go. This is what I wanted. I believe that what people do with their own bodies is their own business. You desire grace, someone else desires eroticism. Both are fine as long as neither harms another person. Separate natural needs from faith. Some things don't need to be treated with dogma. There is sanctity and there is humanity. Don't make a fuss over leading loot books. I'm somewhere here. I guess this one. Both are fine as long as neither harms another person. Yeah, let's go. Let's step away from the anti-dogmatism, authoritarianism. Yeah, anti that. And let's go into harm reduction.
It is true that I myself was not always a priest. I did not always live guided by purity. Did that make me someone who hurt others or a bad person? I believe it did not. That's a thought worth remembering. Enough, stranger. I see you've tried, but I won't debate matters of faith further. I remain unshaken.
What?
The books will burn. Now, let me return to my prayer.
I mean, we still got my desired outcome. I didn't wanna. Yeah, well, anti-dogmatism for sure though. And since dogmatism tends to be quite authoritarian. Hmm. And yeah, same actually. While I was playing around with those theory of everything Discord servers that I was telling you about in the WhatsApp group.
Nice to see you.
Dogma is just a planned purpose. No. Dogma is like strict teachings that have to be followed rigorously. It's more than planned purpose. It's like authoritarian control of the planned purpose.
Welcome back. Do you need any recommendations?
Your books are gone, brother. Brother Ismeth told them.
Damned red priests. You'd think they'd have bigger problems than a bit of questionable literature. They don't have to like it. But nobody's forcing them to read it either. Well, thanks for looking into it. For whatever it's worth. One more thing. I can see you're alright. And I hope I can trust you. We need to talk.
Don't tell me somebody stole all the porn again.
No this time. I'm not in the mood to even joke about that. This time, it's serious. A matter of life and death, you could say.
Ooh.
There's a stone tablet in Lord Devaine's manor. A Delrida relic. And I need you to get it for me.
Oh boy. Why is this a matter of life and death?
The tablet was made by the Theud tribe and given to House Tarion as a token of friendship between the Delrida and the people of Cunacht. It's cursed, I suppose. Look, I'm no Theud. I don't pretend to understand their magic. But I do know the tablet causes nightmares. The thicker the weirdness, the worse they get. And, well, we all know what happened to Lady Maeve. If that tablet killed her, it can't stay in the manor.
A cursed tablet? That doesn't seem very honorable. If it's so dangerous, maybe it should be destroyed. If you knew all this, why didn't you say something sooner?
Aye, if I'd known, I would have said something. But I didn't. No until the Stone Wardens reached out to me a while ago, asking if I could petition Lord Devain to return the tablet to the Delrida. I own a bookshop. I don't exactly have the social standing to march into Yvain's manor and demand a hand over an ancient artifact, do ya?
That voice actor is really earning it. Where can I find the Stone Wardens?
Give me your map, and I'll mark their camp. Here's the reward I promised. And I'm sure Kvor will have a little extra something for you too.
If it's so dangerous, maybe it should be destroyed.
Maybe it should. But it's also history. If the Stone Wardens are right, this tablet is one of the oldest examples of Theud craftsmanship. A piece of Delrida magic that survived on Avalon for centuries. Still, if it comes down to it, if it's a choice between taking it or leaving it behind to do more harm, destroy it. I'll deal with the Stone Wardens afterwards.
Cool. Is there a reward?
Why? Knowing that you might have saved many lives is no enough for you. Of course there's a reward. The Stone Wardens left me some gold. and it'll be yours.
Sure, I'll break into Yvain's manor for you. I don't really want to do that. Actually, let's try to live with that choice. Breaking into Yvain's manor feels like a bad idea.
Then don't do it. You could try talking to Anselm first. Maybe he'll take you more seriously. For all I know, he just doesn't like me. He wouldn't be the only one in Cunicht. Though if that doesn't work, well, maybe it's time to learn how to use a lockpick, eh?
Alright, cool. So I can actually talk my way into that. Well, I don't know what else is waiting for me in the game. This is only like the second zone and I'm already level 44 in here. I don't know how many more there are. But I think there's more. See? Only 2. I would expect at least 5. What else can we do here? Nothing more in the city. Except for the 2 main things. Gifts for the queen. I do believe I have some more quests in the Horns of the South, actually. Maybe I don't. Silent Burden. Ah, that's the one I just got. Sure. I think Camelot might be the next one, actually. Because the point where I'm at in the story right now, if I hadn't chosen to side with Maggot, the druid guy, then what I could have done with Denholm is pack up the Menhir and leave for Camelot immediately. Like, that was the other option, but I chose to go the druid way.
If I just stay put, everything will be just fine.
Hello.
Ah, a new face. I am Anselm, Major Domo to Lord Yvain. Any business to be done in Connacht usually passes through my hands first.
Right, so there is a problem. But let's engage in some small talk first. What kind of business?
From managing the court's affairs to ensuring Connacht doesn't collapse under its own weight, it's my duty to keep things running smoothly. Not an easy task, given the times. And you? What brings you here? Wandering so close to the heart of Connacht's business. You don't strike me as the idle type.
I'm interested in an old Dalriada tablet that's in Lord Yvain's possession.
Are you now? My, have the paraphernalia of the Dalriata suddenly become fashionable while I wasn't looking? That tablet seems to be gaining in popularity by the day. I told Vrel the price, 2,000, and that's final.
It's not from Rel, it's from me, and I'll give you 1,500 for it. You don't care about the curse?
Oh, please. That tablet has been here for ages, and only now it's cursed. What happened to Lady Maeve was tragic, of course, but I highly doubt it had anything to do with some dusty Dalriata artifact. For someone supposedly well-read, Vrel could have come up with a better excuse.
Oh, I can't convince him further. Let's try this.
Who do you think I am? I cannot be bribed, and certainly not with that kind of money.
Yeah, well. Should I steal it? I kinda don't want to.
Truly? Well, I suppose there's no accounting for taste. Still, better you than Dalriata. She put us in a terrible position, you know. She came here and demanded we hand over part of our treasury, just because it was once theirs, as if we could afford to show any more weakness. Take the tablet, do whatever you wish with it. I never want to hear about it again.
Great. Who are you? Is that his noble guards or something? I think so. No. I believe very different, because the game is advertised as a choices matter type of thing. And I've already failed quests, and that hasn't happened in an RPG in a long time. That you can actually fail quests. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen them close that. Okay, I need to rest.
Oh, hello there.
Bonksy.
Welcome back. Do you need any recommendations?
This is last year's, so I don't know when it actually came out. I think 2024. I have your tablet. It's really heavy.
Aye, it would be. Delrida know how to work stone in the most intricate way, but we're also quite fond of grandiosity. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you not to part with it just yet. The stone wardens are waiting for it, and I can't really be seen lugging it around. And you're very strong. You can handle it with no problem. Here's the reward I promised. And I'm sure Kvor will have a little extra something for you too.
But it's far. 300. Where can I find the stone wardens?
Give me your map, and I'll mark their camp. Here's the reward I promised. And I'm sure Kvor will have a little extra something for you too.
Okay, I only got 300 gold. I paid 2,000 for it.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
Yeah, those are good examples. But everything that came out in between that and, you know, Skyrim, Witcher 3... Well, okay, Witcher 3 might be an exception. I don't remember actually how it was there. But I think you could fail quests there. Oh. Nice. Witcher had failable quests in every game. Okay. Skyrim had no failable quests. Skyrim is really my best example for when I have to demonstrate what dumbing down in order to appeal to the mass market is. Then Skyrim. I miss Morrowind. And I hope The Elder Scrolls 6 will be like Morrowind. More like Morrowind. More in the zeitgeist and not Todd Howard doing what he wants. Hello, Quor.
Looking for shelter, traveler? You're welcome to join us, unless you're worried a big bad Dalrita might eat you for breakfast.
Ooh. I bring a gift from Varel.
A gift? Ah, I see. And you lug that thing all the way from Kurnacht? For that alone, you have my respect. Now, let's take a look. Ah, so that's what happened. The stone chipped, and the meaning of the runes changed. Sweet dreams turned into living nightmares. This is why I don't trust magic. The simplest, stupidest thing can end up killing you.
True. So there never was a curse. Lady Maeve died because of cracks in a stone.
Aye. And I'd say because of cracks between people, too. If we hadn't strayed so far from one another, maybe all of this could have been avoided. Then again, maybe not. Maybe fate makes no mistakes. I suppose we'll never know. But you're not here to listen to a blacksmith getting maudlin. Here, this is for your trouble. May your burdens be lighter to carry from now on.
120. Ancient Thute tablet. Yeah, okay. I gave that away. Wait, why do I still have these scrolls? Ah, right. I need to bring them to Maggot. I got them back from Denholm. Filth's Cube, I still have that. Oh, I should go to Filth. But also, I kind of want to see these guys' dialogue now. Especially that dude's. That dude looks cool. Fucking purple trippy pants. Let's go. That's probably a guy that I would eat shrooms with at a festival. It will be exclusively just Todd Howard doing Todd Maxing. He spoke many times. It's his final game before retirement because he did already and wants to focus on the life he has left. Because by the time ES6 starts spinning up hype for the actual release, his kids will be having... Yeah. I still remember that one joke that... like he became the godhead, right? And now using the Todd head's powers, he's just re-releasing Skyrim over and over again. It just fucking works. We do need a little bit of Bethesda charm. Where is the start of this thing? There. And now it's gonna be completely not worth it. Hmm? Bloodseeker. Ah, not worth it. And this will be a flop bigger than 76 and Starfield and the Skyrim fatigue since day 1 till now combined. How the mighty have fallen. Oh well.
All right then. If Kvar gave his word, I've got no reason to doubt it. So, hello there. I am Ukko from the Ulfa tribe. If you want to trade, just shout.
Ah! Okay. Are you part of the Stone Wardens too?
We all belong to the Stone Warden Brotherhood here. Ugwe was with us once, but he left to join One Eye.
I know Ugwe. Ugwe is dead. I'm sorry.
So am I. He was a good man. A proper Ulfir. Sure, he always struck first and asked questions later. But that was part of his charm. I just hope he died with honor. He may have turned his back on us and sided with One Eye. But I still thought of him as my brother, even if we were only cousins.
Do you know anything about that tower nearby?
Old watchtower. Used to be empty. Then some right nasty bugger moved in.
Oh,
An
interesting.
ogre, big, loud, with teeth that can chew through stone. And I mean that literally. Saw him from a distance, munching on weird stone. Probably what made him howl and run about like that. If I were you, I'd keep well away.
So an ogre that ate a crack rock. A weird stone. Don't worry, I can handle it.
An ogre. One that's gone mad with weird stone. Good luck with that.
Fuck
You're
yeah.
just as bloody reckless as my cousin Ogwe.
Oh, I definitely want to fight a cracked out ogre. Ooh. Ravenous. Increases physical damage. Interesting. Ghastly Helm. Increases spell power by 25%. Don't need that. What is this? Shadowfang Reaver. Critical hits with this weapon deal additional 200% damage. That's crazy. That would be an actually like if I was a berserker build or something like that with high crits, that would be insane. Burrower's Cape. Oh, the Bagane's hide, okay. I mean, it's cool to just know crafting recipes, right? But I'm never gonna make these things, probably. Because I have much better shit. What is this? Lifesteal. The final embrace. $3 gold for that. Oh well. You can hear in the speaking pattern the olden Slavic Northern cadence of speaking and enunciation. Yes.
If you're here.
And sounds like a lot, to be honest. They're really good in parts. I guess. By Mailbraith, Bandry of the Verdant Circle. She did not fall in vain. No daughter of the forest should be left to rot, her body trampled under careless feet. If the weirdness has twisted her roots, if steel has cut her down, then let her find purpose once more. Let her shield you as she once shielded the sacred groves. Her bark is stronger than it seems. If stripped with care and soaked in the oils of pine and ash, it will not splinter. Layer it over soft leather, stitch it with sinew, and let the strength of her limbs guard your own. The moss upon her skin is rich with life. Let it grow, let it breathe, and it will keep you hidden among the trees. Do not waste her gift. Honor her in battle as she honored the earth. If you wear this armor, know that you carry a spirit who once stood against the storm. Treat her with reverence, and she will protect you forever. Oh. Sketches of a ghastly helm. Okay, then. Bagane's hide. The Bagane's hide is tough as iron, yet pliant when worked right. Waste nothing. Strip the hide before the corpse stiffens, then soak it in brine and ash to cleanse rot. Once dried, it will be ready for shaping. Oiled in druidic oils, the hide hardens like tempered steel. Layer it, stitch it with sinew, and reinforce it with its own bone shards. The result bends with the wearer, yet resists blade and claw alike. Wear it well. The beast's strength is now yours. Fable, but down-grounded and half-historic, even if it is a myth retold and further expanded. I mean, it's very psilocybin coded, not gonna lie. Rockmaw hide is thick, waterlogged, and layered with tough scales, perfect for armor if treated correctly. The first step is proper flaying. The beast's flesh stiffens quickly, so the hide must be stripped within an hour of death. Any longer and the material loses flexibility, making it useless for crafting. Once removed, the hide must be boiled to extract oils and soften the scales. The best method is soaking it in a mix of wood ash and tannin-rich water, then stretching it over a drying rack. Scales themselves are sturdy but brittle. Reinforce them with rivets on the leather backing and they will turn aside, glancing blows with ease. For plating, the Croakmaw's bones can be cut and shaped for pauldrons or greaves. Their natural density makes them excellent for reinforcing weak points without adding excessive weight. Properly prepared, this armor can withstand both blades and the harsh conditions of the marshlands. Ooh. But so is all of Druidry and the Gaelic Celtic culture. Yeah, that's correct. Their highest, like their elders, their shamans, their gurus, their spiritual leaders or whatever, they were all fucking ripping. Well-known fact about pretty much every culture by now. They were all high on some shit. Are you with One Eye?
No. Not every Dalreader you meet outside the Forlorn Swords follows that runt. They've always kept peace with the people of Kurnacht. Yvain still honors the old treaties. But with those Camelot dogs milling about, it's not as safe here for us as it once was. Better to stay out of sight.
You're pretty friendly for a Dalriata.
Oh, and you've met all of us, have you? You're a friendly Dalreader, just like there are non-reader who aren't so small-minded. Or so I hope.
What are you doing here?
I invited you to our fire, not into our business. We mean no harm to anyone here. That's all you need to know.
Kavor's got too soft a heart. Funny, considering it's made of weird steel. Here, have some stew. But if you want anything else, you'll have to earn it.
You have a task for me? Stone Wardens speak of brotherhood, but everyone seems to want something.
Aye, it's brotherhood, not charity. You take some, you give some, and we all share in the work. We look after our own, sure, but we've no use for hangers-on.
Yeah, I was thinking about another smoke break myself. And I'm also yawning and stretching, so it might knock me out. But I might go for like a little bit more. I don't know. I do want to do a smoke break though. I'll exhaust this guy's dialogue and then I'm going for my smoke break. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, man. If you're gonna go sleep, sleep well. And I'll see you in the next one. Who are you?
Name's Heiko, Stone Warden, born of the Thud
Let
tribe.
me pull my
I keep
table
this
up.
story locked
We're
from
rolling.
starving on the road. Before you ask how come I'm from Thud, since most Stone Wardens are from Ulfar, and since our tribes
You
hate
too,
each
bro.
other's guns.
Peace.
Aye, they do. But me and my Ulfar brothers learned to make peace. For the craft's sake, you know. Singing weird steel. That's the highest honor there is. Always felt like there's a bit of magic in it. That's what pulled me in to begin with. I don't talk about that too much, though. Kavor and the others get all grumbly. It's between me and the steel.
You mentioned Kvor having a weird steel heart?
Aye, you wouldn't guess it, but the big lump's a hopeless romantic. Soon as he met that man of his, he was ready to light the forge. Good thing Halvor's got more sense than he does. They're a good pair, and they never forget the forge comes first. As it should.
You have a task for me?
If you're up for it, I've been thinking. You any good at baking? I only ask because, if you are, then you know. It's not the same as cooking. With cooking, you need taste buds and a basic sense of ingredients. But baking takes precision. It's closer to alchemy, really. And since I can't exactly dabble in alchemy, I stick with baking.
Why can't you dabble in alchemy? Well, first things first. Cooking can also be a lot of alchemy and a lot of precision. Depends what you're cooking. But yeah. Why can't you dabble in alchemy?
Cooking and baking are noble crafts, harmless enough not to make the forge jealous. But alchemy, that's a different beast. It takes focus, sometimes full-on devotion. And the forge, well, she doesn't like to share. Good thing to keep in mind, if you're ever thinking about serious smithing.
Wait, did you just say the forge gets jealous?
Aye, a man can have a dozen lovers, but only one craft he's truly bound to. Try forging with your head full of some other work, and she'll burn you for it. No question.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Aye, I'm getting there. See, some of the Thud alchemists use ingredients from the weirdness in their potions, and I thought, why not try something similar, but in the form of baked goods? Maybe if we sprinkle the weirdness into food, it'll help us build up a resistance to the fog. But I need someone to gather a few things. Ether bloom, a handful of ethereal cobwebs, and some butter. I'm all out of that. Got plenty of flour, though.
Ether bloom? Isn't that for smoking?
Ah, so you know it. Yes, it can be smoked, sure. But when eaten, it might work a bit differently. Stronger, maybe. We'll find out. Everything needs testing, doesn't it?
Oh my god. Hold on. Oh man. Cobwebs? What do you need the cobwebs for?
The icing.
The icing. Fine. I'll bring your ingredients.
Perfect. I'll even let you have a taste of the first batch. Now, do you need anything else? I need to keep an eye on the stew.
So we're making the first freaking Ether Bloom. For those who haven't seen that, Ether Bloom is this game's like euphemism for cannabis. And so now we're gonna make the first edibles in Avalon. Well, about the ingredients you asked me to bring.
Do you have them?
Not yet.
Then why are you standing here? Come back when you do.
Alright.
Until next time.
The crumble. Hold up. Oh well. Right. Smoke break time. Let me pause the recording. Oh. Just doing a short little recording again to tell you that it's done here. Because I made myself an edible and I'm gonna go to sleep now instead of doing the quest for making edibles in the game. Yeah. Thank you for watching, everybody, and good night. Peace.